Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing for a moment of silent meditation.
Pine-Richland, what's up? I'm Tyler. Today's April 21st, 2022, and it's an A day.
And I'm Patrick, Pine-Richland. Now for today's announcements. Today we're going to be following an activity bell schedule. After the morning announcements, stay tuned to watch a replay of the home boys volleyball game against North Hills from April 12th. The biology team is hosting a Keystone preparation program for students interested in preparing for the biology Keystone. Stop by to work with an AP student and biology teachers on biology content. Sessions will be held in the STEAM LGI. This week's meeting will be held focusing on genetics. Paper recycling. This is a reminder to please place your paper recycling bins outside your room this morning. Students from the Environmental Club will be around to pick up your paper. Yearbook. Online ordering is no longer available. So sad, everyone. But the final day to order is Friday, April 28th. To order, mail in, or drop off a check in the front office or room 221. Please make checks payable to PRHS Yearbook. If you have any questions, please contact the Yearbook Advisor, Ms. Harshman, at either email addresses found at the bottom of your screen. Fact of the day. Let's check in with me for the fact of the day. All right, Pine-Richland, your fact of the day is that fish can cough. I'm unsure of the science behind it. I don't know really how it works, but they're capable of coughing, which is pretty cool in my book.
Wow, that fact, I think PJ's lying. I'm going to have to look it up for myself, but PJ's lying. Scholastic Recognition Ceremonies. Attention freshmen, sophomores, and juniors. The 2021-2022 Scholastic Recognition Ceremony will be held April 26th, 27th, and 28th in the auditorium. To be honored, a student must have achieved honor roll for the first 3 quarters of the school year. Qualifying students will receive an invitation prior to spring break with additional details through your email. Please share this with your parents or guardians as they are also invited to the ceremony. The senior ceremony will be announced at a later date. Please stay tuned. Senior survey. Attention all seniors. The class of 2022 senior survey is open in Naviance. All seniors are required to complete a survey. The senior survey is used for state reporting, the class map, and electronically sent your what? Sorry, that just did not read the right way in my head. I apologize, guys. Senior survey. Attention all seniors. The class of 2022 senior survey is open in Naviance. All students are required to complete a survey. The senior survey is used for state reporting, the class map, and to electronically send your final transcript. Contact Ms. Whalen if you have any questions or need assistance. Rooftop garden. Attention all students. The class of 2025 student government is cleaning the rooftop garden area for a Q4 service project. This will take place on April 27th and 28th after school. All students are encouraged to help out. Scan the QR code at the bottom of the screen to sign up to help or contact Miss Kronklove or Mr. Bickler. Financial Literary Month. Did you know that April is Financial Literary Month? Every day this month, we will share a financial fact that has been provided by the business department. Here's today's fact. Did you know that 26 states are raising their minimum wage in 2022? To learn more about financial literacy, register for the Personal Finance Semester course or join them in the next Stock Market Club meeting on Tuesday, April 26th after school in room 417. Feature. Now let's send it over to Patricia for today's feature.
All right, we're here with
Alex.
What grade are you in, Alex?
I'm in 12th grade.
Ooh. And Alex, if you had to get one brand of gum stuck to the bottom of your shoe, what brand would that be?
Go with Trident. You know, it smells great. It would just be like a bit of perfume almost, natural perfume.
Do you think Trident's going to be a little, sticky, icky to get off your shoe?
Absolutely not.
He has a lot of confidence in Trident, and I like that. Thank you, Alex.
Thank you, PJ.
Are you a fan of Trident gum, like Alex?
I don't like gum. It always hurts my teeth. I'm more of a mints guy than a gum guy.
I don't know if I trust you anymore, Tyler.
You told us a lie on the fact.
I did not lie.
Fish do not cough. What do they cough? What do they cough?
Best Buddies, the Best Buddies Club, will be hosting a cornhole tournament where teams of 2 can compete to win a prize on Monday, April 25th, after school from 3 to 4 p.m. in the main gym. Prior to this event, students will have the opportunity to sign up and vote for staff members to get pied in the face at the tournament during all lunch periods. Make sure to stop by the table if you want to see Dr. Bowman get pied in the face. If you have any questions, please email Nathan Cottrell at his email address found at the bottom of your screen. Senior Dinner Dance. Attention seniors. The Senior Dinner Dance will be taking place Friday, June 3rd at Carnegie Science Center from 7 to 10. Parking is going to be available for $5 per car. The attire is business casual, and tickets are going to be on sale before school and during homeroom in 321. Tickets are being sold through April 29th for $65. Permission slips are located outside room 321, and they've been emailed to all of you via Dr. Bowman. Rammies, the 2022 Rammy season is here. You may submit your original short films now. The Rammy Awards showcases and honors Pine-Richland School District's best Scholastic videos. Entries are due by April 29th. It is easy to submit. Go to the rule page located at the bottom of the screen at the address. 48-hour film challenge. PRTV wants to know if you, yes you, are up for a bit of a challenge. 48-hour film challenge, that is. Introducing the second 48-hour film challenge presented by PRTV Club. The contest challenges students in grades K through 12 to write, shoot, edit, and share a video in only 48 hours. Visit the PRTV website for registration rules or scan the QR code on your screen. Winner's going to be getting a $100 gift card. Registration closes at 3 p.m. on April 26th.
Theme Day Thursday. The next Theme Day Thursday will take place April 28th, with the theme being Crazy Headwear Day. PRTV Club. The next meeting for the PRTV Club will be held on Monday, April 25th, after school. Please meet in room 328 to check in before heading to the TV studio. Ramsway. Let's now take a break from today's announcements to share today's Ramsway Mindful Moment message. PRTV alum visits PRHS. On Wednesday, April 13th, PRHS Class of 2014 graduate Dave Randolph spoke to Mr. Kaler's video production classes about his current life and career in the video production media industry. Dave, known as Diamond Dave from his high school years, is best known and remembered for organizing and producing the 2014 PRHS Lip Dub that made local and national headlines. Dave now lives and works in Los Angeles for a production company that is responsible for making video ads and music videos. Let's go to an interview with Dave from last week.
I'm Dave Randolph, better known here as Diamond Dave. I am a 2014 Pine-Richland High School graduate, and I currently work as a commercial coordinator at a production company in Los Angeles, and I've been there since 2018. Well, the first thing I'd say is make sure you have a network. I was telling students today that the big part of the industry is social media these days. So Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, WhatsApp, just connecting with people is crucial. It's helped me get jobs and it helps all my friends get jobs. And along with that, I'd also say I was teaching them to make sure you pay attention to your other classes in terms of like English and your design classes. Like I use InDesign almost every day. I use the lessons I learned in, let's name some teachers here, Mr. McCown, Mr. BICO. I know Mr. Oliveira is not here right now, he's in middle school, but those lessons that you learn, you will use them for the rest of your life. And also statistics, Mr. Converse, how you doing? I also think you should really focus on that because they're crucial skills that you will learn and use for the rest of your life. So that's what I'd say. The teachers. I had some of the best teachers in my entire life in high school. This school is going to put you heads and tails over a lot of people just because of the amazing faculty that work here. I still think back to Mr. McCurdy's astronomy class that just absolutely, still to this day, I meet people who are 10 years older than me that went to high school here. I know people who are still here right now. We all talk about astronomy, whether it be Mr. McCurdy or the other teachers, and Mr. Duggar teaches it as well. But I was joking, I go on dates and I point out the North Star because it's pointer stars from Polaris it's Alcade, Alcor, Mizar, Aleth, McGrath, Spectum, Merrick, Doobie, and they point to Polaris. And then from there, we always did our sky test. And then I also can remember the summer triangle. And I always impress people, either whether they like to hear it or not, about my knowledge of the stars. So, and then along with that, just all the other faculty. I mean, my senior year, and Mr. Riley and Art, I had you, Mr. Kaler, you were fantastic. And and then some other teachers too who are still here. Like, again, I said Mr. Duggar, I think earlier, and just you have such a great support team, and they are truly world class here at Pine-Richland. I can't say enough good things about and then also Dr. Miller really helped me whenever I was trying to make the lip dub here, and just a very supportive team. And then definitely in terms of just education level, you have amazing, amazing teachers who really know what they're doing when teaching.
If any students would like to get in contact with Dave, please send him an email at the email address provided at the bottom of your screen. Guidance news. The following colleges will be visiting PRHS in person. Interested students need to sign up through their Naviance accounts. The meeting will take place in the school counseling office. Permission from your classroom teacher is required. The following scholarships, contests, and workshops are now available. Stop in the guidance office or check under Naviance under college scholarships list. Now,
It is
time
for
the
PRTV
sports
report.
reported by
Brandy.
Cheerleading. The varsity competition cheer team is hosting optional tryout clinics in preparation for the upcoming season's tryouts. These will be held on April 27th, May 4th, and May 11th from 6 to 8 p.m. in the high school atrium. Athletes should sign up with a Google Sheet sent via email. Contact Coach Kuritz with any questions. Ice hockey. The dates for Pine-Richland ice hockey tryouts are April 29th through May 4th. Register for tryouts along with 3 open skates on the PR Ice Hockey website, which is found at the bottom of your screen. Participants in the open skate must be registered for tryouts. There will be sign-ups for the open skates as well. All events will take place at the Frozen Pond of Pittsburgh. Track and field. Last Wednesday, our track and field teams had good meets at Seneca Valley. There were a lot of great performances, including many personal bests. Our girls lost a very close meet. Apologies in advance if I mispronounce any names. Meredith Price won the 1600, 800, and was part of the 4x400 winning team. CJ Williams won the 400 and was part of the 4x400 winning team. Abby Satino won the 100 and was part of the 4x100 winning team. The boys also had many great performances despite losing a hard-fought meet. Nick Hartwick won the 200 and was part of the 4x400 winning team. Brad Gelly won the 300 hurdles and was part of the 4x400 winning team. In other track and field news, congratulations to our track and field athletes who competed at the TSTCA Championship Invitational last Thursday at West Mifflin. Congratulations to our medal winners. Elizabeth Hunkel finished 3rd in the 800 meters. Nick Hartwick finished 7th in the 200 meters, and Nate Skripik placed 7th in the javelin, and Marin Iski finished 8th in the 1600 meters. Boys tennis. Today, the varsity and JV teams will be in action. Varsity will be at home against North Hills. JV will be at Upper St. Clair. Both matches start at 3:30 p.m. Baseball. Today, the JV team will take on Mars at home. The first pitch is at 4 p.m. Tonight, varsity will be at Butler. The first pitch is at 7:30 p.m. at Pullman Park. Softball. Today, the varsity and JV teams will be at Hempfield area. Varsity plays at 4 p.m. followed by the JV game. Girls lacrosse. Tonight, the varsity team will face Moon area at home. Game is at 7 p.m. Boys volleyball. Tonight, the varsity and JV teams will take on Butler at home. JV plays at 6, followed by the varsity game at 7:15. That's all from me. Back to the front desk.
Sports. I love them. I love them. I love them. I love them.
Spitting facts.
Now let's go.
To me for the lunch. Morning, Pine-Richland. I'm here with your lunch today. We have a daily pizza choice, cheeseburger, crispy chicken sandwich, turkey bacon wrap, balsamic chicks sub, Cobb salad, and a balsamic chick salad. Now let's send it back to the desk.
Something about that lunch, especially coming from you, just makes me hungry and just I want to eat everything. I'm gonna go in there and I'm gonna eat one of everything.
I'm gonna go with you. Not to eat one of everything, but just to witness your journey. Maybe I'll document that for you guys.
That'd be fire.
Do you want to see us go through a day in the life of Tyler eating? Let us know.
Absolutely. I would love that.
All right, let's go to Brandon for the weather.
I'm Brandon with the weather. Today we got a high of 56 and a low of 27, and it's a little bit cloudy. Tomorrow we got a high 61 and a low of 47, and it's gonna be raining. And here's our 5-day weather forecast, looking pretty good. And that's all from me. Back to the front desk.
The weather outside is no longer frightful, so the fire is no longer necessary.
No, fires are still great.
No,
like a
the
nice
fire
summer.
would not be delightful.
You don't like having like summer fires?
No.
No,
Yes, I do. I do, but the fire would not be delightful to warm me up. It'd just be nice to sit around.
Well, don't take
And
away
make
its
s'mores.
Don't take away its delightful namesake. Then
You're right.
You're
I
inconsiderate.
hope that it doesn't snow anymore.
Me as well.
Pine-Richland, that's all for today. It's an A-Day, and I'm Tyler.
And I'm his co-host, Patrick. Pine-Richland, we haven't had the chance to tell you this. And
I love you.
Yeah, we love you.
Go do something nice for somebody.
We love
Kiss
you.
a baby.
Don't
Shake
do
someone's
that.
hand. Sign an autograph. I don't know.
Just be nice.
Yeah. Be a good person. And love.
I don't think this game needs an introduction. This is the varsity volleyball team. This is senior night. We're ready to kick off momentarily. I'm Nicole Assad. Joining me in the booth is Matosh Lev. And let's hope our Rams are going to get this win.
This is an interesting game, all right. These teams faced each other in the tournament a while back, not too far back, and Pine-Richland won that one set. Let's see if this will change.
There's the serve. Justin gives it to Nick. Colby brings it down. They can't field it. PR gets the first point.
What an absolute slam dunk by Colby. Way too strong for the North Hills.
He's an animal.
Oh my.
One of the bigger guys on the team. He's just so strong. And he can jump really high for a guy his size. Beautiful serve from Colby Patrick right there.
Beautiful set. Oh, and what a pass by Will Tambury.
Under control. A little too much by Luke Jancy on trying to get that kill. North Hills ties it 1-1. That's okay.
North Hills with the serve.
Getting ready.
Checking if they're in rotation.
Checking for wind conditions, taking his time.
Yeah, the ref says they're fine. They're all in position. It's good.
There it is.
And it hits.
It's an ace.
It hits. I mean, it hits the net. I'm sure they get the point, but it's the other team. It's Pine-Richland gets the point. The ball hits the net, hits the ground, and Pine-Richland is up 2-1.
All right, and there's serve. Oh, a little bit loud, a little too much. 2-2. North Hills, Pine-Richland tied up in this first game. There's Justin Puth Imperial, one of the seniors, giving some words of encouragement.
Libero switch from North Hills. Middle coming in, and middle serving. Good low serve.
Great job getting it up in the air.
Oh, and they are able to get to it, but they hit it over and can't hit the ball down to the ground, giving Pine-Richland the point.
Yeah, Pine-Richland got that point.
And that was, I don't know how North Hills got that ball up beforehand, because that must have been a pancake.
Number 14, Nick Labuda subs in. Here's Jancy with the serve, trying to bring it down. That was way too hard. We even saw that in the JV game. Sometimes a lot of these kills by North Hills are just way too hard, way too aggressive. Sometimes it's a lot more about finesse, not just pure power. Justin putting it up in the air, giving it to Nick on the outside. That was a really, really great spike, even though they were able to handle it. Justin again keeping it alive. He does so much for this team. Nick again, beautiful spike. Justin giving it up. Middle hit, little bit out, but still great attempt.
It's a tip, so it's point for Pine-Richland. They get the point there. That was
Evan Dougal. Justin with a beautiful set. And here's Nick bringing down the power.
North Hills able to get the ball in there and just toss it over onto the other side. Beautiful pass.
Evan Dougal, beautiful hit. Pine-Richland's point.
Straight into the corner, and that is so difficult for North Hills to stop that. It's really just for the back row, very last back row player to just instinctively move towards the ball, but it's very difficult to get that.
There's JP with the serve. Nick trying to get it over, hits the net, no big deal. 5-4.
North Hills again with the serve.
Phil's trying to serve it. There's Justin again, keeping it alive, as he always does.
Oh my God,
Colby Patrick.
Straight down into the ground, no chance.
That's what these seniors do. We even saw a lot of that yesterday evening when this team got a win against Mars on the road as well. Corey Moore, serving specialist, getting it over the net.
And again,
Those are some special serves. They just giving Pine-Richland the point.
I mean, he's a service specialist. He's in a service specialist for no reason. Those serves are amazing, and for most people, the coach will say, "Don't do that again," because hit the net. But Corey's able to just get those serves on and
North
on
Hill's
again.
trying to get some action, hitting middle, won't go. Nick Labuda with a really great touch. Unfortunately, couldn't go over the net. But Pine-Richland still has a 2-point lead. We take small wins around here. Justin giving it up. Middle hit. Colby Patrick. Little bit out. Just barely out though.
He was a smidge early. His hand was too much under the ball, so he couldn't get that snap, that roll to get it into the ground. That was not the best timing. Just got to get there a little bit later.
And that's fine. It's okay. It's okay. Ben Tambury.
A little bit of soft hand.
Had some trouble with it. It's no big deal though. That happens to everybody.
Diving pass by Luke Jansen, but he's not able to get up for the second one that goes near him.
Yeah,
fell between
Ben and Luke. Yeah, and there's gonna be a timeout. I mean, overall, both sides definitely coming out with a lot of intensity. A couple small, very small miscues by Pine-Richland. A lot of Nick Labuda's hits weren't going over the net. I believe 2 of his hits didn't go over the net. And then we obviously had the one miscue from Ben. Obviously, does not happen often. And then there was a little bit of a communication error between Ben and Luke, which when the ball kind of fell right between them, they both didn't really know who was supposed to go for the ball.
Exactly. You could see the coach isn't even in there. It's all the players. They're the ones that are running.
But you could see the cameras right there on Pine-Richland's huddle. I mean, they're not rattled at all. They're very calm. Here they are. They're a unit. They're playing as a team. Colby Patrick leading the chant. 1, 2, 3 Rams, or something of that nature.
Hills with the serve. Beautiful
Justin
serve.
Obviously fielding the serve, as
Good
he
block.
always does. Middle hit from North
Oh
Hills.
my goodness.
Almost blocked by
He was
Colby Patrick.
floating. He was absolutely floating.
These kids can
Owen
fly.
Rose in the middle, I believe.
These big boys can jump.
He may be big, but he was
Justin
levitating
again,
there.
beautiful set. Left side hit, Colby Patrick. North Hill's able to field it.
Outside.
Goes out of bounds. You always know that Pine-Richland's doing something great because Justin Puth Imperial always pumps his fist with excitement.
You can see that hit by Colby. That's something you don't see too often. Colby running towards the right side, instead of being right in the middle, giving that quick movement, giving that snappy movement, giving the unexpected hit, and really helped them out.
Hitting on the left side. It's going to be close. Ref gives it to North Hills. He said it was out. Or in, rather. It looked out. Definitely looked out.
Yeah, the assistant refs did not agree, but in the end, the point was given to...
Us here at PRTV, we're definitely pulling for the Rams. Another hit, Colby Patrick, so strong, and he is actually accurate, unlike some of the spikes we've seen from North Hills.
And there's no block on that, so there'll be another point for Pine-Richland.
Justin pumps his fist in the air, something good happened. Pine-Richland got a point.
The barrel switch, Evan Dougal coming in, and Colby Patrick with the serve.
What a beautiful serve. Can't do it any better. It's textbook.
Oh, and a big block there.
Blocks.
And another one!
It's fantastic. Corey Moore.
Evan Dougal and Luke Jansen with the block there. Absolutely massive. And what a hit, but is not able to
Yeah.
get inside. Giving Pine-Richland the point.
10-11.
That timeout definitely helped. They got
Yeah,
Lambs are definitely playing more confident. They're confident in what they're doing, and they know what they're doing will get them the point. What an
Another point
absolute
for North
slam.
Hills. Yeah, Evan Doodle did get that block on that last play, but hey, Corey Moore, his presence helped Evan get that block. So Corey still did have an effect on that play. Justin moving all around the court. There's Jancy, and there's the point, Pine-Richland.
Another perfect placement. We said in the JV game, we say it again this game. The outside hitters of Pine-Richland, they know exactly where to put the ball, exactly where the North Hill defense is not at.
Yeah, Pine-Richland's outside hitters as well as basically their entire roster is fantastic.
It's set.
Jancy,
Again,
really great hit.
giving some communication errors for North Hills, but
It was Rotelli trying to field that one. Got a little out of hand. No big deal though. Pine-Richland's still up by 2. Here's Matteo Rotelli with the serve.
low serve.
Really great serve.
But North Hills is able to get the ball over the net quick.
It's in there.
Set.
Jancy, great hit.
And good outside, and it's blocked, but it goes out, and that's
It went out. 13-12. Just like the first JV game. This is really tight.
yeah, exactly. You could definitely tell both teams are very close together. This could be a rivalry through the season. This is not the first time. This is not the last time these two teams will play each other.
Might be the first time they play each other with the record between them being Pine-Richland not having a winner. North Hills trying to make something of this
Free ball
volley.
club. Oh,
Yeah,
they get
3 points for Pine-Richland.
we have up to serve, and then Dougal. I'm sorry, Luke Jansen.
And there's a block.
A big block, but a
Beautiful
good pass.
Nick Labuda in there to block it.
Well, they ran into the net, giving North Hills the point there.
But still great contact by Nick Labuda, regardless of the outcome. It's really important in volleyball, even if you don't get the point. You show the effort that you went for the ball. Sometimes it's just as important.
It's defense. A coach once told me, defense is not about how fast you are, how good of a passer you are. It's all about having that drive. If you have that drive, you dive into stands. You dive, even though at times head first if you have to get that ball. And that's what makes a great defensive unit. And that's why Justin Puthenparo is the libero of this team. He will go for every ball he can.
The players on this team would probably run through a row of bleachers just to get a ball for Justin. And Justin would do the same thing. They have the chemistry of this.
Oh, what an up by Matteo Rotelli, straight at him, somehow gets the ball up enough for them to be hit. Justin Puthenparo gets the ball over, calms it down, but it's a free ball for Hills to get over again. Big hit by Nick Labuda, but what a pass. Still getting the ball.
Justin throwing it up there, they're sending it out. Middle hit, Colby Patrick trying to take care of it. Nick hitting it down quick.
But sadly hitting the net.
I mean, just like we were saying earlier, the chemistry of this Pine-Richland varsity volleyball team is just insane. I mean, win or lose, these guys, they're in it till the end. There's the serve by North Hills. Outside hit, Colin Oland.
A little miscommunication there with the setter in the right.
Outside hit, Nick Labuda.
What a great pass.
His hits have so much power. We just need them to hit the floor.
Good vision by Colin Nolan, able to see that the ball was going out and able to get the point for Pine-Richland.
15-16 in the first game of the series.
Looking at how hard Pine-Richland's hitting, the defense by North Hills is quite remarkable. They're passing the balls left, right, and center, even though
Corey Moore served it. Justin pumped his fist. Pine-Richland got another point. Our libero, Justin Puth Imperial, is like the Tom Brady of this team. He's the GOAT.
Tight bob and gets over, but it is out, and North Hills gets the point there. So yeah, that was just an unlucky set. It was right onto the net. Nick Labuda did not want to fall into it, so he had to stick a finger or two out, and sadly he was not able to direct it into the court. Ben
gives it up. Middle hit, Nick Labuda. Great job by North Hills fielding it. That's going to be Pine-Richland's point.
4 touches. That was 4 touches for North Hills, unable to get it over in 3.
Yeah, at the end of that play, North Hills, they're just kind of flailing their arms, scrambling to get the ball over.
Will Tambury with the next serve.
And it's a beauty.
Oh, a little miscommunication.
And it was a really bad set.
Yeah, it was just miscommunication. This middle went a little too early and was not able to get that ball over the net. Again, Will Tambury with the serve.
Another beauty. All Pine-Richland serves are all really
Oh my,
beautiful.
what an absolute beauty of a set and a beautiful pass.
Justin touched it. He's visibly upset. He puts a lot of pressure on himself to perform, and just like how I compared him to Tom Brady earlier, it's another trait he shares with the pro football quarterback. Very tough on himself, and that's ultimately why his teammates love him so much. Really sets the example. Jancy's hit, really great one. There's Justin putting his body on the line to keep that ball in the air.
Luke Jancy again with the hit. He's getting the ball over. It's what's most important. The block gets the ball up. Mateo is able to get the ball up, and Colby with the set and is not able to get the ball into the court.
Really, really great effort.
Yeah, that was a smart try. Good, trying to place the ball into the corner so the North Hills defense is not able to get it, but that's just a little too unlucky. They're not, and they're losing the point.
There it is, outside, Luke Jancy. Little too high, kind of soared over the back line. 19 all, score is tied. Is served by North Hills, Justin fielding it outside, Jancy, light tip over the net. North Hills trying to make something happen. Tambury gives it up. Rotelli, and then they just hit it over the net.
Yeah, no one was in the best, really
So
great
far,
position.
so far, Pine-Richland looks like they're trying to set up a really great outside hit. They try to do one there, Jancy trying to bring it down.
Good pass
But North
by
Hills is doing a great job maintaining it. But that was just a fantastic hit by Luke Jancy. They just couldn't control it.
Yeah, just that power. Yeah, you can get the ball up.
Yeah, a lot of the times
you just hit the ceiling. So and once the ball hits the ceiling, who knows where it's going to go? And that's why they're just scrambling to find it, and they're not able to get a clean touch on it.
Yeah, they tried passing it, but he really couldn't control the direction of it. Colby Patrick with a really great serve. Pretty decent hit by North Hills, got tipped, so it slowed down a lot of the power of that ball. And that's going to be a point for North Hills.
Evan Dougal touching the net while trying to get that block. Just unlucky, and we're back tied again now, 20-20. Oh goodness, that's not a number I like too much. Oh, that was a rough year for all of us. Back to the game. That was a beautiful pass by Justin Imperial. Great pass by the North Hills defense as well. And the ball is not able to get over the net.
Yeah,
getting
North
punished on the
Hills
ball.
showing some poor sportsmanship there. I mean, you didn't get the point, but he spiked the ground, spiked the ball up the ground in anger. You know, the game's not over yet, and he also spiked it on the PR logo. I mean, that's just going to fuel the fire for these Rams.
Yeah, what was
They're not going to forget about that.
It looks like the ref was talking with one of the players, possibly about that incident. It was just said, just poor sportsmanship. The ref having a little word with the team captain. And poor communication.
Wow.
Players are standing, watching the ball fall into the ground, giving punishment the point.
And, you know, that's just poor mental toughness. I mean, and obviously, you know, they're calling a timeout. Coach is probably going to really...